Welcome back to AutoView Pro. Today we are diving into something so far beyond the usual idea of a motorhome that it might as well be its own category. I'm talking about the 2026 Brabus Big Boy 1200, a 12-meter rolling palace built on the mighty Mercedes Actros platform. You've seen luxury RVs before, but nothing like this. This is an unapologetic fusion of industrial truck muscle and high-end penthouse living, and every detail is designed to make you forget you're in something with wheels. From the outside, the Big Boy 1200 is a presence you can't ignore. At 12 meters long, 4 meters high, and tipping the scales at a massive 26 tons, it makes even the largest class of motorhomes look like toys. The proportions alone tell you this is not a vehicle that hides quietly in a campground. It's powered by a 12.8-liter turbodiesel engine that delivers 530 PS, or around 390 kilowatts, and a staggering 2,600 Newton-meters of torque. That's the sort of pulling power you expect from a heavy-duty hauler, and it needs every bit of it to move this colossal living space down the road. The top speed is electronically limited to 90 km per hour at about 56 miles per hour, not because it couldn't go faster, but because stability, safety, and pure comfort are the priorities here. And honestly, if you're behind the wheel of this, you're not in a rush. The exterior styling is pure Brabus, menacing, high-end, and unmistakable. Finished in a deep, glossy black, accented with carbon fiber details, surrounded by custom LED headlights and a glowing Brabus emblem, it looks part stealth bomber, part luxury yacht. The shape is all business, but the design language whispers exclusivity. Even parked, it feels like it's in motion. Now let's step inside, and the first thing you notice is the space here thanks to 4 hydraulically powered slide-outs that expand the interior from a generous space to an extraordinary 30 square meters, or about 323 square feet. This transformation happens in minutes, turning the vehicle from a road-ready form into a roomy and incredibly refined living environment. The bedroom is a true retreat. A full double bed measuring 160 by 200 centimeters dominates the space, finished in the brand's signature leather and Alcantara with quilted patterns unique to Brabus interiors. Above the cockpit, there's a lowering bed that can accommodate extra guests without compromising on comfort. A built-in office nook makes it practical for those who want to work remotely, complete with a desk and its own 43-inch 4K television. Speaking of televisions, there's another identical screen in the lounge, paired with a PlayStation 5 and a premium sound system for entertainment on the move. The lounge itself features 2 plush leather sofas arranged for both conversation and relaxation, and the craftsmanship in every stitch reminds you you're not in a mass-produced RV. Move to the kitchen, and you'll see the kind of appliances you expect in a modern luxury apartment rather than something on wheels. A high-end Gaggenau induction hob, matching oven, dishwasher, and large integrated fridge, freezer are all here. There's even a wine cooler to keep your vintages at the perfect temperature. The Quooker Combi and Cube systems provide instant boiling, chilled, and sparkling water at the tap, while a pull-out extractor hood handles any cooking fumes. The dining area, which seats several comfortably, doubles as a workspace, making the transition from business to leisure seamless. The bathroom is another highlight, finished in natural stone with a walk-in rainforest shower, underfloor heating, and a modern toilet. Everything about the space is bright, well ventilated, and built for long-term comfort. And while it looks and feels like a hotel suite, it's designed to function flawlessly on the road. That's where the Big Boy 1200's off-grid capabilities come in. On the roof, you'll find 8 solar panels feeding a robust lithium-ion battery system, backed up by a generator for when solar alone isn't enough. The water systems are equally advanced, with large insulated tanks for fresh water, grey water, and black water of 427 litres, 270 litres, and 170 litres respectively. All tanks are heated to prevent freezing in cold climates. This means the Brabus motorhome can operate comfortably in remote locations, whether that's deep in a forest, at the foot of a mountain, or on a windswept coastline. Connectivity is just as impressive. With Starlink's satellite internet, plus integrated 4G and 5G capability, you can stay online virtually anywhere on the planet. The vehicle also features multiple power inverters and an intelligent distribution system, so you can run household appliances without worrying about draining your reserves too quickly. Every surface, every control, every hidden compartment has been considered. There's underfloor heating throughout, a central vacuum system, and even outdoor deck chairs stored away for that perfect alfresco sunset moment. The entry is via sleek electric steps, and once inside, you'll notice the driving cockpit is not an afterthought. The driver and passenger seats are wrapped in masterpiece leather, with a commanding view of the road ahead. Controls are intuitive, yet feel substantial, befitting a vehicle of this class. Stabilization when parked is handled by hydraulic leveling legs, so even if you're on uneven ground, the interior remains rock solid. This matters when you have marble countertops, stone tiles, and premium electronics all riding along with you. One of the most impressive things about the Big Boy 1200 is that it never feels like a compromise. In most motorhomes, there's always a reminder somewhere: a cramped walkway, a low ceiling, a corner that's purely functional. Here, every inch feels deliberate and elevated. The lighting is soft and layered, the color palette warm yet contemporary, and the textures invite touch. You could live here for weeks without feeling like you're roughing it. Of course, all of this comes at a price. The starting cost for the 2026 Brabus Big Boy 1200 is about €1.26 million, or roughly $1.37 million before taxes and customization. And that's just the entry point. Brabus is known for tailoring its vehicles to each owner, so it's entirely possible to push that figure much higher if you want bespoke features, special materials, or unique layouts. This isn't a product for the mass market. It's for the person who could buy a luxury apartment in a major city but chooses to take that apartment and its level of finish on the road. It's for someone who values both independence and indulgence, someone who wants the option to park at a 5-star resort or on a remote cliff edge and feel equally at home. What the Big Boy 1200 represents is more than just a high-end RV. It's a redefinition of what mobile living can be. It blends the utility and durability of a commercial vehicle with the refinement of a high-end residence. It's not about camping, it's about carrying your lifestyle with you, no matter where you go. Driving it might take some getting used to. This is, after all, a massive vehicle, but Brabus and Mercedes have ensured it's as smooth and stable as possible. The Actros platform is tried and tested, with advanced safety features, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping systems, and a cabin engineered for long-haul comfort. Once you're moving, the height and size give you a view of the world unlike anything you've experienced in a car or SUV. Whether you're pulling into a luxury RV park, rolling up to a motorsport event, or parking trackside at a yacht club, the presence of this motorhome will draw attention. People will stop. They'll take photos. They'll ask questions. And that's part of the point. It's a machine meant to be noticed. As the day winds down and you're parked with the slide-outs extended, the lights dimmed, and the sound system humming softly in the background, you realize this is a space that adapts to your mood. It can be a high-energy entertainment hub or a tranquil hideaway. It's your choice, and the Brabus Big Boy 1200 makes both equally effortless. In the end, this is a motorhome for those who refuse to compromise, who see travel not as an escape from their lifestyle but as an extension of it. It's extravagant, it's over-engineered, and it's unapologetically exclusive. And if you ever find yourself behind the wheel, you'll understand that it's not just about where you can go, it's about taking everything you love with you and making the journey as extraordinary as the destination. That's the 2026 Brabus Big Boy 1200, and that's why it might just be the most impressive motorhome we've ever featured here on AutoView Pro.